Finding the perfect home starts with REMAX.com, which features charming cottages, bungalows, homesteads, hideaways, and abodes. Conveniently located right in the heart of everywhere. Also includes 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every type of floor, staircase, fireplace, period detail, and some of the best schools anywhere. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at REMAX.com. That's the sign of a REMAX agent.
Welcome to the REMAX Big 3 Games of the Week video edition. It's week 6 on the Kansas side and week 7 on the Missouri side. Let's go ahead and start on the Kansas side with our first REMAX Big 3 game. DeSoto hosting Basehor Linwood. The Wildcats come in at a perfect 5-0, have been dominant all season long. Last year they had an outstanding run all the way to the semifinals with quarterback Bryce Mall. He's gone, but Jackson Miller is back, and he can do it with his legs and his arm. They are an outstanding team that have been dominant all season long, as this is a big showdown for DeSoto in the United Kansas Conference. Bobcats only have one loss. Week 2 close 14-13 decision from Lansing. Nolan Ford and this team look to get back into the lead of the league with a win here. It could be a huge win for Basehor Linwood as they look to keep the winning ways going. Next up is an EKL battle with Blue Valley hosting Bishop Miege. Stags are coming off their first loss of the season, 14-13 to Rockhurst in what was an instant classic of Kansas City powerhouses. Blue Valley has 3 wins on the season and bounced back from their loss to Rockhurst with a win last week. Walker Kinney and this crew will have to play well in this one to get the win for the Tigers. Next up, we have a Sunflower League battle with Olathe North hosting Shawnee Mission East. The Eagles have been outstanding this year behind Damon Sanchez and Arlen Bruce IV. Their rushing attack has just come off a big 35-14 win over rival Olathe South. The Eagles are looking to go 5-1 on the season and stay undefeated in the Sunflower League. East has been led by tailback Tony Friend as they are also 4-1 with another big win over Shawnee Mission Northwest last week. It'll be a Sunflower showdown Friday night at Olathe North. Let's jump across the state line to Missouri, where Raytown hosts Fort Osage in a key Class 5 matchup. These two teams are in the same district, and a win here pretty much locks down the #1 seed. Fort Osage is coming off a loss to Park Hill, and they will need Ty Baker, their outstanding quarterback, to play well for them to get the win. The Indians have had a couple tough weeks with losses to North Kansas City and Park Hill in the last few weeks. They're looking for a big win against Raytown. The Blue Jays are a team led by quarterback Joe Campbell. He usually does it with his arms, but he can also do it with his feet. He's dynamic in an offense that's putting up more than 40 points a game. And they only have the one loss to Oak Park in week 2. That is a blemish on their resume. It could be a shootout at Raytown Friday night. Next up is a big Class 6, Class 4 battle as Ray-Pec travels to Platte County. The Panthers are 3-3 on the season, but have got some tough losses along the way. Last week they fell to Blue Springs. They're looking to stay 4-3 and keep up in their district, which is a tough one. Platte County's coming off a huge 28-27 come-from-behind win over Smithville, where they were down 27-0 in the third quarter. The Pirates will get a big win here if they can get a Class 6 victory in their district. Our final REMAX Big 3 game of the week takes us to the MRVC West, where Odessa hosts Warrensburg. Odessa a perfect 6-0 on the season. The Bulldogs have been dominant every single week and are coming off a huge win over undefeated Excelsior Springs last Friday. Warrensburg has only one loss on the season and picked up a big win at Harrisonville last week. The Tigers are a team that you may not have heard of, but they are 5-1 and playing their best football in years. It's a game that could decide the MRVC West Championship.